Enhanced Financial Counseling Act. I'm a proud co-sponsor of the bill and believe we'll take a step forward improving student financial literacy today. Student loan debt has risen at an alarming rate over the last dozen years, from roughly $480 billion in 2006 to over $1.4 trillion this year. The American government is the guarantor of more than 90% of that debt. Today's graduates, on average, leave campus with more than $35,000 in debt. Mr. Speaker, let me give you an example. I was raised in a middle-class family. My mother was a bank teller. My dad was a factory worker. I was able to go to college and medical school in 7 years and graduate with no debt. The medical students that I taught in medical school at our medical school in East Tennessee had an average debt of over $175,000 when they left school, an enormous debt. Many of them had upwards of $300,000 in debt and will spend many years ever paying their way out of that. Today's graduates, as I said, graduate more than $35,000 in debt, and currently only students receiving federal loans are required to complete a financial counseling session. And this counseling is provided only twice and only to students. Counseling is offered the first time the student takes out a federal loan and again upon graduation, way too late, and does not apply to a large pool of students receiving federal aid, those receiving the Pell Grant. H.R. 1635 requires students to receive annual counseling about their federal loan and Pell Grants. In other words, you don't have to take out the maximum loan, just take out what you need. Additionally, parents who apply for a Parent Plus loan will also have to receive financial counseling. While no solution is perfect, these counseling sessions will give borrowers important information about their federal financial aid and hopefully leave them with a better understanding of their repayment options and recommendations about grant work studies and scholarship opportunities. And in our state of Tennessee, as my good friend was mentioning a minute ago, we provide community college and technical school for free. And this fall, we're beginning a program where it's called the Tennessee Reconnect, where you can go back to, if you've lost your job and you're middle-aged and you need to be retrained, you can go do that for free in our state. We believe that we need to retrain a workforce in this country for the jobs of tomorrow. And without this onerous debt, which a lot of people won't go to school because they realize it costs so much money they can never pay it back. H.R. 1635 will encourage a better informed decision-making on the part of borrowers and increased financial literacy. I encourage my colleagues to support this common-sense bill. I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman yields back. Gentleman from Kentucky.